Hi everyone, it's now time for my yearly full collection video. So last year, because it was 15 years of collecting Sylvanians, I did quite a long video and tried to show like every single thing. So I think this year it's going to be more of like a room tour and not as in-depth as last year, because I think that was really good and covered almost everything. So this one's not going to be as long, but let's get started. So I think since last year, there's probably 4 areas of my Sylvanian village that have changed the most, and that's probably the farm, my middle table, and I now have my little Misty Forest inspired area, and also the high street along the wall there. So I think that's probably my 4 bits that have changed the most. And obviously now I've got my cabin in the garden as well, where all of the newest sets mostly I've got out there, so I'll show you that afterwards as well. So I've been collecting Sylvanian Families since Christmas 2007, so it's now over 16 years worth of collecting. And also this part here is kind of my little area that I change quite often as well. So I think last year I had the baby amusement park up here, which I now actually have in my bedroom. But now I have like a Primrose Nursery set up with Primrose Nursery, Primrose Park and Primrose Windmill. I think these have to be my favourite sets. I love the windmill so much. So we've got lots of little babies. Looks like lots of fun over here. And I recently got the little slide at the back there because I really wanted that because it matches Primrose Nursery and the sandpit. I still need to get the toilets that match though. And then here is my cupboard that I keep my figures in and my families. I'm so happy that I have finally got the hound dogs. I love them so much because I've had the little baby for so long and none of the other members of the family, but now I finally have the parents and siblings, so the little baby is not alone anymore. And at the bottom here we have the baby fairground house and the green version of the log cabin. And also one of my favourite sets from when I was little, the beauty salon. I love this so much. I love to play with all the different hair bits and putting the curlers on their heads. And then I've got some drawers here with random things in. This one has like the Sylvanian games stuff and also like some random rugs that I've put in there. And then I've got some miniatures in here and like model scenery and some other sets as well. And then just kind of odd things in this one as well. Like this part that you connect to Primrose Park to the Primrose Windmill. So I keep that in there to keep that safe. It's kind of my random drawers. And then over here we have Big Freya. So it was always my dream to get a Big Freya, and I got her last year and I'm just so happy that I did because she's just perfect. Every time I come in here it's like, oh, hi Big Freya, and then I have to say hi to everyone as well. It's like, hi Big Freya, hi Sylvanians, because I don't want them getting jealous, like, because I only talk to the big one. I talk to everyone. I'm a bit mad, but I love her. She's just perfect. So soft. And then I think this has to be my favourite area. My farm, Highfields Farm, especially since I got the farmhouse last year. It's just perfect because we've got Highfields Farm, Highfields Barn, and all the farm animals like the cows and ducks ducks and mice and bunnies and sheep and pigs. It's just perfect. And look, they're having a picnic. I'm just obsessed. And I'm glad that I got 2 of this set because it's definitely worth it. Looks so good, if I do say so myself. And the pond. And also, like, because the window is just behind here, the light just shines in and it just always looks really lovely in this corner. And look, they're growing lots of fruit and veg. Just a lovely little working farm. And they're all working hard. And then we've got Watermill Bakery. I've had this for so long. And also recently I got Christopher Appleblosom's family because he's been alone for so long as well. And I've actually got them somewhere near here. They are down here in the ballet theatre. The mother and daughter down there. I think that's what I've been trying to do, trying to collect the things that I've missed when I was younger and just try and complete the family so no one is alone. And then down here I've got my cupboard where I keep all my figures that are in like special costumes and or work uniform rather than the actual family sets. So I've got like wedding and then different costumes, like the around the world ones. Some of the blind bag babies are in here. Then we've got school. And then the chocolate rabbit family wearing different outfits. So many chocolate rabbits. And then I've got the Halloween ones at the bottom here. I haven't put the Christmas ones back away in here yet, but I definitely need to, as it's not as full as it normally is, this cupboard. But the annoying thing is, it's quite deep, but it's hard to set them up in here to use all the space because then you can't see the people at the back. It was really hard to find a cupboard that would work well, but they're all just at the front here. And this is from IKEA, like most of my cupboards. So now we're going back up, and then we have the Seaside area. I love the hooker duck stall. It's got to be one of my favourites. And I got that on eBay as well, I think last year. The fish and chip van. This is a little beach hut that I made when I was little with my mum. And then we have the beach. We have the new sea otters and the seal family. And I love the summer house. So nice. And then we've got like a little play area at the beach. And candy floss and ice cream. And then there's the lighthouse. And I've got all these little stones that are all around, which I think make it look a bit more realistic. And they're playing on the island in their costumes. There's loads going on over here. And then we've got the ice cream van. And the Seaside Cruiser houseboat. I usually change this sometimes, so I've got the canal boat or the pleasure boat, which I normally switch out from here, but I've actually made a river in my Sylvanian village, which is up the other side of the room, where I have the canal boat and the pleasure boat over there now, so I can keep the Seaside Cruiser houseboat over this side all the time. And then, I know I said the farm's my favourite area, but I think really they're all my favourites because this is probably one of my favourites as well. the school. So this bit here, we have got lots of Tomy sets. So we've got the school, the old schoolhouse, which I love so much, and the bell. And then we've got the tree house with the owls. So many eBay finds recently. It's just so nice to be able to collect things that are obviously from like way before my time, like from the 80s and 90s. So it's really nice to be able to collect those as well, as I started collecting in 2007. And then we've got the village store, so many pieces. That's what I love about the older sets, is they come with so many pieces and they're so detailed. So now we're on to the middle table. So as you probably know, I've got storage underneath here. This table isn't as full as it normally is, but I think that's a good thing, because then I can easily use it to change different setups, and if I want to show a specific set, I can easily move it up onto this table to show that. So I've actually got like a table space that I can use, rather than having the whole room permanently set up as one thing. I can use this one that I can change quite often. And also under the table here in the like Seaside corner, I've got Primrose Lodge, part of the deluxe celebration home, celebration windmill, camper van, the light blue terrace house, Sky Terrace, with the hamburger restaurant sat on top of that, which looks a bit precarious. And then I've got some random boxes here that need to go up into the loft still, but I've just put them under there for now. And then I have all my vehicles I keep under here, so it's got an extra shelf in so I can fit them on both levels without any wasted space. Ballet Theatre, Hillcrest Home, and then we've got the blue house with carport, like Maple Manor, but with the blue roof. Freya. This is my very first Freya that I've probably had for like 16 years. And then we've got the bakery, little pizza set. And you can see like the grocery market behind there. The wedding chapel. I've actually got the wedding marquee set up here because I just unboxed this morning, the wedding furniture set. Donut store. There's the rest of the deluxe celebration home. Baby playground, castle playgrounds, Bluebell Cottage. I think all my schools are under this part as well. The conservatory, the ambulance and the hospital. Loads and loads of things. It's hard to actually show them all because obviously I can't have them all set up at the same time, but that's the dream, to one day have a room big enough where I can have them all set up. That would be so cool, but it'd have to be a very big room. And I love this caravan. And the wedding car, which was my first car. And then here we have the Grand Hotel, and that is what started it all. The Grand Hotel that started my collection 16 years ago. That's crazy. And then we've got the bakery here. I love this so much because it has the floor on the roof, which you can also move and have outside as well, or you can have it on the roof, and you can also have a house on top as well. So I love how you can connect the different sets. The telephone box. And then I've got like model scenery, trees and like miniatures as well all around my Sylvanian village, and we do actually sell some of those on our website. So this time last year we'd only just started our shop, so that's quite cool to think we've been doing that for over a year now. So we sell Sylvanian families and miniatures and model scenery like the grass and the trees, and also we've got a few other toys that we have now as well, so check that out. It's Amy's Animal Shop. And then we've got the Country Manor. So let's have a look inside the Grand Hotel, which is pretty much mostly the same, apart from things I might have added, as how I had it set up originally when I first got it. So like the baby bedroom, this guest bedroom, the butler. I just think it looks so fancy with the red seats. There's loads of people in here, it looks very busy. And then we've got the kitchen where they prepare all the meals. I don't know why Stella's in here. We've got a Stella in every room. There's Stella. There's Stella. And then Stella here as well. And then of course Freya's here too. The bathroom, and you can tell how long I've had this bath because it's gone a bit yellow from the sun. Because I used to have the Grand Hotel turned round facing the other way, so I think the sun was probably on it. Because before I got this table, which is the 3 Catalogues units pushed together, so we've got storage underneath and a bit of wood on top for the table, I had a table which had a circle cut out in the middle for when I was little, so I could crawl underneath and pop up in the middle. And then the Grand Hotel was there but facing the other way. And then I had like houses and shops going around the circle, which was really fun for when I was little. Got the bedroom. I don't know why, but I put the curly ear cat family in here. Got lots of town people in the Grand Hotel. I love it. And it's so good because it's so big. Like, it must have seemed massive to 3-year-old me. So then round this side, we have Country Manor, which looks a little bit messy at the moment. It's because I was getting together all of my Tomy sets, because I'm going to do a setup of this soon. So I was getting them all together so I can easily set it all up, because all the sets that I want to put inside are ready. I think some of them I took out of Old Oak Hollow Treehouse, but as I put that against the wall, then you can't get to the inside anyway, so I thought I'd use them in this house, which I think is probably the most fanciest house in the Sylvanian village because it belongs to the Mayor Waddlington. And I managed to get this on eBay. I've been wanting it for a while, just because I think it's really cute and colourful. And this is a little, like, changing table. So I'm going to set this up soon as well. And then we've got a field view meal, which I originally had on my farm until I got Highfields Farmhouse, because I wanted to have that on my farm. So then field view meal is just over on my middle table for now. It's so big. Wow, it just looks so cool when I look across the room because like there's so many people. And then we've got another Tomy house, the country cottage. So this looks really good when you look across here because you've got the country cottage, the school, the little tree house and the village store, all Tomy sets. And then behind the school we have this little magical area like Misty Forest inspired. So we have the Misty Forest treehouse, and then also the new Willow Deer. I think their swing fits in really well with this theme. And I think the spring blossom trees look really good too. I also got this slide recently on eBay, and all of these other Tomy playground that matches in with the school. So we've got the stream down here, and then this stream as well with like moss and stones and mushrooms, which comes from the sea and then narrows into this lovely little stream. Like, this has to be my favourite bit. It just looks so magical, and the waterfall, so pretty. So yeah, on the middle table, definitely not as full as it has been, but I think that's a good thing because it means there's still room for more, and there's still room to move things and bring some of the things that I have stored underneath up again. So then down here on the other side, so we've got some more cars, the other wedding car, and some shops, the boutique, the toy shop, Seaside restaurant, and then we have the pony hair salon, and then the blind bag babies from that, and the little waffle crepe house. I love that so much. Has to be one of my favourite little sets. And the village store with the Harvey cats, Sycamore cottage, and then we've got some more like baby things here, and the cake shop, Maple Manor, and you can see Berry Grove School. Somewhere in the middle of this one there's St John's School as well, other school sets, nursery, and then in these drawers here I keep some of the pieces and furniture, so they're really handy. I'll show you what else I've got under the table. So we've got the tree house, the bus, some tents, Babblebrook Grange. I love that because it has a working like light up and water fountain. Larchwood Lodge, Cedar Terrace, Red Roof Tower Home, Beechwood Hall at the back there, classic colour Red Roof Cosy Cottage, Courtyard Restaurant. I love this because it's a restaurant and a house. And Red Roof Country Home. And then going back up here, we've got Old Oak Hollow Treehouse. It's so tall. And then I changed this at the weekend. So I used to have an ice rink here, but I decided it was a bit of wasted space that I could be using for something else. So I thought I put the tree house here, and then so I had to move all the snow, and there's still some snow that you can see here, but it was so hard to pick it up. And then I had, the reason why the ice rink was there, I think, is because the grass didn't go right to the edge of the table. So I used this, which we do also sell in our shop as well, this lichen, and I think that actually looks really good, just to cover up that gap there. And then going into the snowy area, so I moved some things around here. So that lodge was here, and I moved that and stacked it with the tree house. And then my little mountain hill thing here was like there, and I moved that along as well to where the lodge was. We've got the log cabin and all of the snowy animals like the snow rabbits and alpacas, and also the moss reindeer. And then we've still got like ice here, and my other little ice rink there. And then onto the last bit here, we have the stable, which I think is a bit random here, but I wanted to have all my little buildings that are that shape all together, so I thought I could put that there. And also it didn't fit on my farm as well, so put that there. And then another one of my favourites, the lockkeeper's cottage with his motley crew. And then we've got my river, so we've got a river going along here with the pleasure boat and the canal boat. And then I think this is like a road, this is just like parking here for the shops. And then we've got the high street with all the cobblestone plates. So we've got the post office, the village florist, which I think is probably my favourite little shop because I love the colours. And also looks good with the matching flower cart as well. And then I've got another little flower stall here. I tried to match up the little sets with the shops, like the shoe shop with the boutique. Then we've got the game souvenir shop, which maybe is a bit random, but it's the same shape building and I wanted them all together, so they look so cool. So we've got 4 buildings, all the same shape in a row. And then we've got Sainsbury's, and then I've got a little fruit stall, the fruit wagon, and then the sweet shop, and then the Sylvanian shop, and then I've got the little toy maker set outside, so you can see him making the toys. And then we've got the ice cream shop with some ice cream sets, and then some cars parked. And I've also got this really cute Sylvanian Families lunchbox that I also found on eBay. And I keep my Sylvanian Families bags on the door here. So I think the tote bag was a free gift. And then I've got another tote bag and this little gift bag, which I think I got from an event. I think it was like 2015. And then here is the bag from when I went to the Sylvanian Families shop in London. And I think I've got more bags inside there, possibly, or inside one of the other ones. And I think I've got like some stationery things in this bag here, but I showed that in last year's collection video, so I won't show it again. So in my bedroom, I've got the baby amusement park sets and the baby mermaid castle, bouncy castle, and some of the blind bag babies as well. And then I've recently got these shelves, and right at the top, on the top one, I've got my like membership renewal figures, my Sylvanian Families aqua beads, and then the luxurious dress girl as well because I keep her in the box. And then on my bunting that I have here, I've got my little Sylvanian badges on there. I keep all my catalogues in here, and then in here I have all the magazines, and in this tin here I've got all of my storybooks in here, and this was just like a biscuit tin that I've kept because it's got Beatrix Potter bunnies on there, and plus it looks super cute with my Beatrix Potter books as well. So now let's quickly go down to the cabin. So we are now in the cabin. So I have the hamburger wagon in here because I've only just recently unboxed that. And then other things like the donut wagon, like all the things I've unboxed recently are probably still in here. And then I have Hilltop Manor in here, and that is because I don't have enough room in the Sylvanian room actually to have this up there. So I keep it out here, but then I can display the furniture in here and like the miniatures, so that's fine. And I've got this house shelf here. Oh, there's some little pet shops in there as well for some reason. But then I've got these shelves here, which I try and display the things that we sell on there, although there are a few things that we don't that I've just put there anyway. But on the top shelf is all of the like new 2024 things, as well as some other things that we have as well that we sell. Like the pizzeria and the nursery bus, they aren't new, but we still sell those, so I thought we'd have that displayed up here. And then my lovely office chair, which I dislocated my knee whilst I was putting together, but it's really pretty though, so so that's everything in my Sylvanian collection, but I thought I might as well show you what else we have in the cabin if you've not seen in other videos. So you've got all our miniatures hanging on this pegboard and the model scenery ones at the top. And then here we have the shelves of all the Sylvanians that we sell. Well, some things are still inside in our little utility room, but now we have the cabin. The majority is out here, which is really good. It's so nice to have shelves to display them all on. And we do have some like Tomy and like vintage and pre-loved things as well. And then lastly, in this corner here is my little cozy corner where I like to sit. And I've got a blanket, purple, my favourite colour, and some really cute cushions. And then we do also sell these Winnie the Pooh plushies, but Eeyore was really popular and he went out of stock first. But so far, I don't think anyone's bought these 3 yet. So at the moment we do still have those in stock, so check them out on our website. And also we have these Animal Crossing ones as well, and they are so soft. So that is all of our Sylvanian shop things, and it's www.amysanimals.shop. And yeah, so that is what 16 years now, 16 years of collecting looks like. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of my collection, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!